from third to first, Lamborn, Zygmunt, Speckhart, and Pula. And your battery Frazier behind the plate and Gunkel on the mound. Ramos thus far in 3 games, a .235 hitter with no home runs and 3 RBIs. Ramos has had the tough task and will have the tough task this year of replacing A.J. Nunziato, who was absolutely tremendous at shortstop for the Bearcats. Here's a wind, and the first pitch misses outside, 1-0. Ramos, a junior, transfer from Santa Fe Community College. Righty versus righty. Here's the 1-0. Misses away, 2-0. As I mentioned last year, Gunkel, a record of 10-1. The 2-0 pitch in there on the outside corner with a fastball, 2-1. Gunkel also had an ERA at 2.07. About as lights out as it gets. Here's a 2-1. Pitch is up high. Good eye by Ramos. Run the count in his favor to 3-1. Play Ramos pretty much straight away in the infield and the outfield. Here's a 3-1 pitch. Swung on, Ramos drives one deep in the left field. Has that got enough to get out of here? It does! It's gone! Graham Ramos with his first home run as a Bearcat, and Lander takes a 1-0 lead. Ramos drilled it, and I thought after last weekend that maybe the cold would keep that one in there, but he absolutely hammered that one over the 367 sign in left center field. First home run of the year and his first home run as a Bearcat. Graham Ramos with a monster shot to start.
Number 6, your center fielder.
We head to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Lander leading 4-1. It'll be the top of the order: Ramos, Lundy, and Grady. Ramos thus far had a leadoff home run in the beginning of this baseball game in the bottom of the 1st, and then he also in the 2nd inning walked and ended up scoring a run. So he's accounted for 2 of the 4 Lander runs. Here's a first pitch to him. Ball that was dropped by Frazier. I don't know if that was caught. It looked like a strike. If he may have been able to hold on to it, but since he could not, I don't think that home plate umpire Brad Newton was able to get a really good look at it. Here's the 1-0. In there for a strike. That's a fastball right down Broadway. 1-1. Wind picking up a little bit, blowing towards home plate now. So here comes the 1-1. Grounded down the third base line. That's a fair ball. That's going to be extra bases for Ramos. The Speedy Ramos around first, get to second. In the corner, digging it out is Lessig. And a leadoff double for Ramos to start the inning. It's exactly what you want if you're Lander after Westchester was able to cut this lead to 3 in the top of the 4th. You can expand that lead here in the bottom of the 4th. You feel
Shortstop, Graham Ramos.
Head back to the top of the order for the shortstop, number 4, Graham Ramos. Ramos had a busy, busy day. He's 2 for 3. He got 2 RBIs because he had a sac fly, and he's also scored 3 runs. That's in the dirt. 1-0 on the breaking ball. Eric Lundy waits on deck. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Going to be high. The off-speed pitch, 1-1. Excuse me, 2-0. Getting all discombobulated here with all my changes, trying to make sure I get them straight and messing up balls and strikes. Here's a 2-0 pitch coming. Ripped through the 5-hole for a base hit. Graham Ramos comes up big there. As he continues his good day. 3rd hit of the day. For his average, it's continuing to climb. He came in as a .235 hitter, and that average is continuing to climb. That'll bring up Eric Lundy.